Right now, if you're planning to vote absentee this year, you're going to want to take extra time to make sure everything is filled out correctly.
Plus, a string of recent graffiti vandalism and why now police say they're likely connected.
And another picture-perfect day for concerts on the square, a preview of tonight's show, and if the weather will hold up. You're watching News 3 Now at 6. Well, thanks for joining us. Clerks around the state will have fewer options this fall to fill in missing information on absentee ballot envelopes.
And that's because today a legislative committee voted along party lines to block a rule from the state's Elections Commission that would have allowed clerks to fill in missing information. Political reporter Will Keneally was there for the vote and has more.
That's right. So the Elections Commission rule, under that rule, clerks would have to fill certain missing information. Say, so if you're a spouse and you are each other's witnesses for an absentee ballot, but one of you leaves off your zip code, a clerk could compare that to voter registration information and fill in that missing information. But Republicans on the committee blocked that rule from going out, saying it flies in the face of state law.
WEC or any other agency cannot determine on their own what should be left to the legislature.
The debate today was over who gets to set elections policy. Different state agencies, like the Wisconsin Elections Commission, for example, get to fill in the minutia of state law through what are called administrative rules. The legislative committee that has oversight over those rules said today that the WEC overstepped its bounds.
The statutes are very clear that the clerks, if the certificate is flawed, the clerks have two choices. One is to send it back to the voter or set it aside and not count it. That's in the statute.
The effect of this could throw out some votes that would otherwise have been counted, or also add more work to clerks to try and track down those voters to fix the mistake. Democrats on the committee blasted Republicans for their stance.
A clerk who's overworked, underpaid, has really one option: to dispose of that ballot.
And advocates like Madison attorney Jeff Mandel say it holds voters to too high of a bar. He recently challenged a Republican candidate's ballot access over that candidate leaving off some address information on their campaign filings.
I would suggest to the committee that it would be absolutely perverse for a candidate for governor to be held to a lower standard than we hold ordinary voters.
So without guidance from the legislature or the WEC, local officials will have to determine for themselves how best to comply with state law. Under state law, voters have to include their addresses on the back of absentee ballot envelopes, but the law doesn't define what an address means here. For example, can an address not include a zip code? Lawyers speaking at today's meeting say that we could see court cases around that definition.
Today is the last day voters can register online or by mail to vote in the state's August 9th partisan primary election. After today, voters will have to register in person at their polling place or municipal clerk's office. Assembly Speaker Robin Vos says former President Trump called him last week as part of a fresh effort to decertify the state's 2020 election results. The former president's latest effort, according to Vos, rests on a recent state Supreme Court ruling that bars the use of most ballot drop boxes in Wisconsin. Vos says he explained to Trump that decertification isn't an option, but said the former president had a different opinion.
Governor Tony Evers and Wisconsin Attorney General Josh Kaul today announced they have filed a lawsuit against 3 state manufacturers and 15 other defendants for PFAS contaminations. The complaint alleges the defendants knew or should have known their products would lead to the dangerous impacts on public health and the environment.
Whether it's PFAS or nitrates or lead, my administration has been working to address these issues that were long neglected and have serious consequences for kids, and families, farmers, businesses, and so many others across the state of Wisconsin.
Wisconsin taxpayers are currently facing enormous costs to address PFAS contamination, and the costs that the lawsuit alleges should be borne by those responsible for their presence throughout the state.
Taking a look over the Capitol Square tonight, beautiful weather for the 4th installment of the Concerts on the Square series. Meteorologist Julian Seawright is live there now with our certified most accurate forecast. Hi, Julian.
Hey guys, and that's right, I'm out on another tough assignment, which is enjoying the beautiful weather here on the square. Traffic has really picked up, and we can see plenty of people as they are just waving by, saying just having a great time this evening. Now, as we take a look at our almanac, well, folks, we shaped up to be really nice for today, near seasonable, as our high was just around about 83 degrees for us. Normally, we're around 82, so that just goes to show you that we had a wonderful day for us. Now, as we take a look at what else we're going to be looking at throughout the course of our current conditions, temperatures 84 degrees in Janesville and 82 in Platteville, so we're all holding pretty steady into our current surface temperatures, but dew points is really what we care about because it's been super humid over the last few days. 64-degree dew points here in Madison, not too bad, but in terms of dry conditions, we're still holding on to plenty of dry conditions, and that's going to continue throughout the rest of our evening. However, folks, one thing we are going to be looking at is some changes on our way. We have an alert day in the forecast, and this is for our Saturday. We'll give you the details and breakdowns of the potential threats coming up in a few moments. Until then, let's toss it back to you guys in the studio.
Julian, thank you. And developing tonight in Jefferson County, the Palmyra Public Safety Department says a worker was killed today at a construction site after falling from a scaffolding and landing on a metal stake. They say when first responders arrived, the worker was pulseless and not breathing. OSHA is now investigating. Next, it's 6 suspects still at large tonight in connection with a string of graffiti vandalism. Both incidents happened at religious organizations, and the Madison Police Department believes they are connected. These instances both happened weeks ago. Police say the reason it took so long was due to the second instance being a self-report. The same color spray paint was used in both cases and had similar language, and they both also occurred the night of July 1st, between the evening of the 1st and the morning of July 2nd.
The Dane County Sheriff's Office is searching for this girl, 16-year-old Johanna de Los Angeles Martinez Rodriguez. They say she lives in the town of Vienna with a travel sponsor and was last seen on July 15th. Anyone with information on her whereabouts is urged to call the number on the screen. And in northern Wisconsin, the Wood County Sheriff's Department is actively investigating after human skeletal remains were discovered in the Wisconsin River. Lowered water levels because of maintenance led to that discovery. A search revealed some clothing items, including a work boot, but so far no positive identification has been made. The FBI keeps a close watch on cybersecurity threats, but today in Dane County, FBI agents stressed they can't track everything on their own.
And they're asking you and businesses to be more proactive when it comes to protecting your information online. Tahalil Mohadin spoke with them at a special roundtable this morning.
That's right, Eric and Charlotte. The FBI wants people to understand when it comes to cybersecurity, no concern is too small. And while it's true, they'll always prioritize critical infrastructure and national security, the information they gain from cyber threats against individuals and businesses can do a lot to help them paint a bigger picture. Officials from the FBI say there's been an exponential growth in cybersecurity attacks.
Companies are regularly fending off attacks to their critical infrastructure, their computer systems.
Last year alone, Americans lost nearly $2.4 billion to attacks involving compromised emails.
It'll just keep growing. So it's definitely something that's here to stay, and it's something that awareness plays a big part in the protection.
President of the Greater Madison Chamber of Commerce, Zach Brandon, says for many medium and small business owners, the rise in cyber attacks has been a challenge.
They don't have the resources to be able to build out state-of-the-art cyber defense.
It's one of the reasons why Wisconsin's special agent in charge, Michael Hensel, is asking people to practice what the Bureau calls good cyber hygiene.
Do you have strong passwords? Do you have two-factor identification? Are you aware of what the trends and threats are, and are you protecting yourself?
Something the Chamber is taking seriously.
We have mandatory cyber training now. Each of us gets an email every couple of months where we have to sit through a 5 to 10 minute video. There's a quiz afterwards.
Hensel also recommends getting the FBI involved and early. He says you're more likely to get your money back if you enlist their help within the first 24 to 48 hours of the attack. And that reported data also helps them establish patterns.
If you yourself are victimized or a company here is being victimized, chances are it's being done in California, or New York, or Florida.
And for people who say it's not going to happen to me,
people feel that way until it happens to them, and then it's happened.
Hensel says a little prevention goes a long way. Officials from the FBI also say you should never trust email for wiring instructions, but instead confirm over paper mail, in person, or over the phone to a known number. And to report cybersecurity attacks, you can visit www.ic3.gov.
Tahlil, thank you. And still ahead at 6, a live preview of tonight's Concerts on the Square performance.
Plus, a little later in sports, we'll head to Green Bay as Lambeau Field prepares to host a first-of-its-kind event.
Black Friday appliance deals in July have been extended. Save up to 60% off appliances. Doorbuster microwave, just $39.95. Plus guaranteed delivery within 5 days on all in-stock appliances. At Furniture and Appliance Mart inside Ashley off the Beltline in East Springs Drive.
Before treating your chronic migraine, 15 or more headache days a month, each lasting 4 hours or more, you're not the only one with questions about Botox. Botox prevents headaches in adults with chronic migraine before they even start, with about 10 minutes of treatment once every 3 months. So ask your doctor if Botox is right for you, and if a sample is available.
Effects of Botox may spread hours to weeks after injection, causing serious symptoms. Alert your doctor right away, as difficulty swallowing, speaking, breathing, eye problems, or muscle weakness can be signs of a life-threatening condition. Side effects may include allergic reactions, neck and injection site pain, fatigue, and headache. Don't receive Botox if there's a skin infection. Tell your doctor your medical history, muscle or nerve conditions, and medications, including botulinum toxins, as these may increase the risk of serious side effects.
In a survey, 92% of current users said they wish they talked to their doctor and started Botox sooner. Plus, right now, you may pay $0 for Botox. Learn how AbbVie could help you save on Botox.
Hi, I'm Tom Nelson, Outagamie County Executive Candidate for the U.S. Senate, and I approve this message. Democrats like me, not from Master Milwaukee, have a whole different approach. We have a different touch, a different cast. Oh, we read good books. Not the biggest pocketbooks. I've won 6 times in Trump country by pulling for what matters. Jobs, Medicare for all, union rights, women's rights, a planet in crisis. I'll fight the extremism in Washington by pulling for all Wisconsin.
Black Friday deals in July have been extended at Ashley. It's your last chance to save up to 60% off doorbusters, plus 60-month special financing, no minimum purchase, and no money down on in-stock items. Don't miss the best Black Friday deals, only at Ashley.
You are watching News 3 Now at 6.
Welcome back. We have lucked out once again. Another picture-perfect July, even for the 4th installment of Concerts on the Square. And there is a little something special planned for tonight.
Now, the Wisconsin Dells Singers and Dancers Troupe, more than 20 singers, dancers, and drummers from the Ho-Chunk Nation will perform with a 3-piece orchestra. News 3 Now This Morning anchors Chris Stanford and Leah Linshai join us now live with a look at what we can expect tonight.
And Charlotte, it is so good to hear your voices. It's been a minute since I've been on the nighttime show. How you doing, Chris? We're usually in bed by now.
I'm barely awake, but awake nonetheless. It's a great night to be awake, and the weather has turned very nice. I mean, that warmth from earlier today, now that the sun kind of has dipped down below the skyline, feels really nice out here. There's a little bit of a breeze, and I'm ready for some music.
We have just under an hour until Concerts on the Square kicks off here down on the Capitol Square. We are going to bring in Joe Lanus this evening. God, how many times am I going to say that? To talk about what we have in store this afternoon.
And we have a new program this year to make sure that we can continue concerts on the square into the future. Tell us about that.
Yeah, the Wisconsin Chamber Orchestra, we launched the Friends of the WCO this year. It cost us $1 million each summer to put on this event, and so many people ask, well, what can we do to make sure this stays in our community? We launched the Friends program, which is a $5 a month donation program, so that everyone here, if they wanted to give their chip in to make sure this continues.
So the details of how to do this, really simple. You text concerts to 801-801, right? How many folks are we hoping to do that tonight?
Our goal is 100 tonight. 100 people to text concerts to 801-801 and to become a new friend of the Wisconsin Chamber Orchestra.
And you get some perks. A $5 donation a month is going to come with some stuff. Tell us about that.
Yeah, so you get a nice little WCO tumbler, and your first drink is on us. So go to the beverage tent, get a beer, and then you're entered a drawing to get a catered table for future weeks at Concerts on the Square. And I told you earlier, a blanket basket.
Blanket basket for our blanket patrons.
For our blanket patrons, yeah. So it's perks driven, but it's also, you know, it's really mission. We want people to feel invested in this community event because the community has built this since 1984.
Yeah, the community kind of owes it to the Wisconsin Chamber Orchestra because this is a free event. It's for the community, and it's up to the community to give back to make sure that we can have this in the future.
Yeah, I love the idea that everybody has a stake, whether it's the vendors, whether it's the musicians, whether it's the organization putting it on, whether it's all the city services that help this, and then the 200,000 people that show up. Everybody has a stake into making sure this continues, and there's nothing quite like this in the country. I mean, this is very unique to Madison, and I think people realize that.
Again, text concerts to 801-801. $5 donation a month for the whole year. You get the tumbler, free drinks, chance to win some other stuff. Hey, and we get to fund the concerts on the square. It's a win all the way around.
Absolutely. Yeah, it's a cool program, and we're going to have a great night tonight. What a wonderful concert.
Joe, thanks for taking the time. We appreciate it.
Thank you. Yeah,
all right.
Appreciate it.
Eric and Charlotte, I think Chris and I should go and find our seats. This place is packed. There is not a single inch left for blankets.
Oh, you could squeeze into a couple of spots still.
I brought you one. You were running a little late. You biked down here.
Oh, it's a beautiful night for a bike ride. I'm glad I did.
Pretty impressive. Back to you guys in studio.
Yeah, don't stay up too late, though. You need to be at work in a few hours. Yeah. Thank you, Leah and Chris. Still to come tonight, we'll check out a new brewery recently opening in Madison.
Plus another Wisconsin favorite, a special ribbon cutting for what's being called a mega quick trip.
And we'll head back down to Concerts on the Square one more time with a look at your complete forecast, including a newly added alert day for the weekend. Those details straight ahead. Stay with us.
I'm Tim Michaels. Commanding the Tomb of the Unknown Soldier was an honor beyond measure. America is a miracle of countless sacrifices from unknown patriots. Honoring that is our duty. But today, America is under attack by radicals trying to tear down everything that makes America great. This is a fight we cannot lose. I'm Tim Michaels. I'm running for governor to help save the America that those before saved for us.
Right now, you can join Planet Fitness for $1 down, $10 a month, cancel anytime. That's an easy path to a fresh frame of mind. It's why you don't see a stationary bike, you see an avenue to more energy. And it's why you don't just see a treadmill, you see a fast lane to more confidence. So while you see tons of equipment in the judgment-free zone, you'll also see endless ways to get glowing and feel fit-tacular.
It's this place, I tell you.
Join Planet Fitness for $1 down, $10 a month, cancel anytime. Deal ends Wednesday, July 20th.
With the best service, quality, and prices, Stanton Optical is the best value in eye care. To help you remember, I made this cheer. V, value. A, awesome value. L, lots of value. U.
Get 2 pairs of glasses plus a free eye exam, anti-glare lenses, and same-day service for only $79.
What happens to your body language when you use Dove Dry Spray? It shows. Try Dove Dry Spray. Our weightless formula with 1/4 moisturizers is effective and kind to skin, leaving you feeling instantly dry and confident.
You heard the jingle, man, Wisconsin. That means it's time to get a versatile, rugged, athletic SUV that makes you feel like you just won a title. Again. Honda was just crowned KBB.com's best value brand for the 7th year in a row. So get up and go to your Wisconsin Heartland Honda dealer today. Honda gets Wisconsin. Bring it home, Songbird.
Get up and go! And my economic plan is moving this country in a better direction.
What planet is he living on? Record gas prices, 40-year high inflation, costing Wisconsin families over $8,000 a year. Sorry, Joe, that's the wrong direction. Here on planet Earth, Senator Johnson voted against Biden's massive deficit spending that sparked inflation, and he passed tax cuts to help Wisconsin families survive the economic turmoil caused by Democrats.
I'm Ron Johnson, and I approve this message.
You are watching News 3 Now at 6.
Welcome back. If you're looking for something to do this week, this may be your answer. A new brewery recently opening on Park Street. It's called the Borough. It occupies the former space of Rockhound Brewing Company, which closed in 2020. The owners say the interior features an industrial feel reminiscent of a pub in New York City. Around the state, another Wisconsin favorite, Quick Trip's newest and largest lacrosse store is now officially open.
The company held a ribbon-cutting ceremony at its newest Generation 3 store on Ward Avenue. Managers say the 9,000 8,000-square-foot store offers shoppers a small grocery market experience. This particular Quick Trip has 20 gas pumps and a separate diesel station.
Time now to go back downtown. Meteorologist Julian Seawright live at Concerts on the Square. Julia?
And it is still gorgeous out here for us as we get throughout the rest of this morning. But one thing we're going to be watching for is going to be the fact that we are, I hope you all can hear me now, it's still another gorgeous one here out on the Concerts on the Square for us. Still packed. We're also going to be looking at plenty of our traffic rolling in as well, as we may be having a bit of a technical issue. Let's see. Mic one. Mic check. If you can hear me, okay, as we're still Concerts on the Square for us, a bit of a technical issue. But folks, let's go ahead and get right into things for us as we go in throughout the rest of our evening, because we do have to get right into what we're feeling for the rest of tonight. We had that cold front sweep through, which brought down our humidity, which is great, as we are now dealing with more comfortable conditions as we get into the later part of tonight. And we're going to start to see that be relatively comfortable throughout tonight going into our Thursday morning. However, Thursday morning is still going to be rather mild for some areas, as we'll see those temperatures be into the 60s and 70s. But by the time we get into our Thursday afternoon and evening, it's going to warm right back up for us. And as we go into our Thursday nights, Friday morning, we're going to be looking at a new system to be bringing in some moisture. We're going to be shaking things up as we head to the weekend. So our Saturday is where we have the alert day in the forecast for us. Scattered storms are going to be expected with high winds and even some heavy rain as well. So we have a marginal risk in effect from the SPC, and that is for central and southern Wisconsin for Friday. But we also have a look at what we're going to be seeing potentially going into our Saturday as well for that SPC threat for us to see some strong to severe storms. Now Friday is mainly going to be Friday nights, where we're looking for the event of seeing some heavy rainfall or even the storms starting to brew up for us. Saturday, we're going to be looking at that storms linger, but then we're looking for break periods throughout much of our Saturday afternoon and evening, but going into Saturday nights into early Sunday morning is where we're going to be watching for some of the storms to really start to fire off. But Sunday afternoon, it will be starting to clear out once again for us. So folks, we are looking for a healthy amount of some rainfall for us, a nice drink of water, as I like to say, because we've had a really dry week for us, so it's good to get some rain. Now taking a look at our 10-day forecast, we're going to be having alert day in the forecast again for Saturday. We're going to be mindful of our Saturday evening into Saturday night, for Friday night as well, for storms to really start.
All right, we have obviously some audio issues there. We thank Julian for dealing with that. And coming up next in sports, a European showdown right here in the Midwest. We'll have a preview of this weekend's soccer friendly being played at Lambeau Field. Next.
News 3 Now First Warn Weather is brought to you by Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor.
Discover a shopping and design experience as comfortable as the furniture. Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor. Schedule your free design consultation today.
We're not just massage envy. We're also facials that get your skin glowing envy. We're talking, dang girl, you look good kind of envy.
All right, tell me your secret and lunch is on me.
Through August 14th, try your first facial and get a free enhancement plus 20% off select skincare products. Terms apply. Massage envy facials, where better begins.
I'm Alex Lasry, a Democrat running to beat Senator Ron Johnson.
And I'm Lauren Lasry, and this is our daughter Eleanor. I know Alex will always fight for working families.
To get more money in the pockets of working people and lower costs.
By making paid leave available and healthcare more affordable.
And I'll always be a relentless supporter of a woman's right to choose.
Especially now. Alex is exactly the kind of ally Tammy Baldwin needs in the Senate.
So I approve this message because we have to do better than having Ron Johnson as our senator.
Son, it's about time we had the talk. It's time you knew the truth. Windows can take a beating, especially here in the Midwest. When it's time to replace them, call Feldco.
Isn't Feldco offering 2-for-1 windows right now, Dad?
They are, son. They are.
Less talk, more action. 2-for-1 windows from Feldco makes home improvement easy and affordable.
2-for-1 windows ends soon. Call now.
Quality windows, siding, and doors. Call 866 for Feldco.
There are so many things we take for granted, and along with them, sometimes we take the people who depend on them for granted too. How can they survive with record increases in their basic cost of living? And through no fault of their own, they're being left behind. If you or someone you know needs a hand up, Our energy, water, and emergency rental assistance providers are working together to keep you safely in your home. You may not ask for it, but we're here to help.
Chevy Silverado. It's got the power you want and the capability you need to do the job so you can get to the important work. Find new moments, find new roads. Enjoy the open road and make no monthly payments for the rest of summer on all Silverado pickups. Plus, get 2.49% financing when you finance with GM Financial. Find new roads at your local Chevy dealer.
Tomorrow, the Dane County Fair is back, and we've got a live look at some family-friendly fun.
Then answer our question of the day for a chance to win these Restaurant Week bucks.
And rain chances return to our forecast. We'll be timing out when you may be impacted tomorrow morning from 4:30 to 7.
Ask and you shall receive. I can do sports. The first European soccer match at Lambeau Field is just around the corner. FC Bayern Munich will take on Manchester City on Saturday night. Gabriela Primus spoke with some fans who think Green Bay will leave a mark on the teams. Audio doesn't seem to be our thing today. Gabriela Primus, where are you? The Packers organization says it has sold more than 75,000 tickets to this match, and according to Packers Director of Public Affairs, Aaron Popke, there are still some tickets available. The match starts at 6 o'clock on Saturday night. Okay, so Packers corner, camper. Right around the corner. You can hear me now. And now fans can plan when they will make that trip to Green Bay. The team released the schedule today. So this year, the Packers will hold multiple open practice days at Ray Nitschke Field throughout this month and next month. The theme of this year's camp is back to football. Seems pretty basic. For specific times and dates, you can check out the entire story on our website, channel3000.com. All right, Aaron Rodgers up for a pair of ESPYs tonight. Number 12 is nominated for Best Athlete in a men's sport as well as Best NFL Player. Last season, Rodgers added to his already impressive resume, becoming the Pack's all-time leader in passing touchdowns. Plus, he earned his second straight MVP award. Also in that category, former Badgers running back Jonathan Taylor. Last year with the Colts, he took home the league's rushing yard title with over 1,800 yards. He's also up for Best Breakthrough Athlete.
You have 2 minutes left to fill.
See, Eric, that is how you do sports when you have audio issues.
Did you know you still have 2 minutes to fill?
That's when you come in.
No, I have nothing left to say, but we appreciate...
That is not possible.
I'm not the sports person. You're the sports person
No.
This is what happens.
You never are at a loss of words.
When Jordan and Zach are gone, you do sports. So you did a great job. But
well, thank you.
We apologize, folks, for the audio issues, and we'll do better tonight at 10 o'clock. So... Thanks for joining us tonight for News 3 Now at 6.
We hope you have a wonderful evening tonight, and we will see you back here at 10.